everyone out there. This morning we're going to be doing a stuffed pancake. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing keto pancake versus regular pancake. So I'm going to use a keto friendly mix, which there'll be pancakes that's made out of protein, you know. And protein is acceptable on a keto friendly diet. So for the community, excuse me, for the keto community, we also got something for you too. I'm on this health journey and I'm ketoing for my major part of my weight loss. That's the system and the process that I'm using. But also, I have to cook for my children, so I also use a regular, just add water mixture from Sam's. I put my stuff sometimes in a glass container, so I don't have that readily to show you. But I do have all the ingredients that you will need to make this. So I just ask that you stick with me. I'm Momma T, and I'm in this kitchen, y'all, and I'm giving out great tips and hacks for keto, and yet at the same time, uh, showing you recipes that you can do right at home in your kitchen, y'all. So I just ask that you stick with me and come along for the ride. I'll see you on the other side. I'm going to show you the ingredients in which we're going to need, and I'm going to do step by step on camera, y'all, to show you exactly what I'm doing. So hang in there with Momma T. See you on the other side. Okay, y'all. I'm Momma T, and I'm back with our ingredients for our stuffed pancake. Here we have 2 bowls, and the 2 bowls is because it's going to be 2 different mixture. In this container, I have regular, just add water pancake mix from Sam's, but you could use Hungry Jack or anything that you have in your kitchen for making pancakes. That's the regular one. And for keto, I'm just going to keep in on this here. We have a protein pancake mix, which is keto friendly. So we're going to be doing my stuffed pancake with this because, as you all know, I'm on my health journey and I use keto friendly products. And then I have my utensil bucket where I wash, sanitize, and I put them in here where I cook. So this makes it easy for me to have everything available, y'all. And we're going to use olive oil, and I didn't put out the butter, but we're going to use butter and olive oil mix. I'll use the butter at the end while the pancakes are still hot. So I'll be pulling that out. But I wanted to just show you the initial ingredients that you would need to accomplish this task. So I'm going to meet you on the other side. I'm going to set up my camera, y'all, and we're going to get the crack-a-lackin' in Momma T's kitchen. We're going to make these stuffed pancakes. We're going to be using, if I have not mentioned this already, we're going to be using this type of sausage just because I had this in the freezer and I defrosted it this morning for my family's breakfast, y'all. But at the same time, and it's going to lay out flat, so it's going to be a nice pretty stuffing. But you can use bacon, you can use sausage, you can use whatever you have at home. It's just the method in which how we're going to stuff our pancakes, and that's just what I'm trying to show all my viewers. So not to forget, if you like what you see and you like the recipe and you like anything about this, please like, share, and subscribe. Because this, y'all, I'm just sharing the love. I'm home. I'm in COVID-19, and I'm just sharing all the recipes that I cook for my family and sharing these recipes with you and your family. So I can just invite y'all in my home, and let's get to cooking. I'm going to see y'all on the other side. Bye-bye. For medium hot heat. For the beginners out there that may never cook sauces, The folks already know what they do. This little stuff is for keep in mind. Some people are starting out cooking and they're learning. But for the folks that already cook, we know that this is a step that's redundant. You're gonna put those sausages down in there. And although I won't be needing all these, I'm gonna cook them up anyway. That way the rest of the week, if somebody pull out some sausages, it's already done. Just pop it in the microwave, or they can have a sausage sandwich for later on. I'm just gonna go ahead while I'm in this kitchen and fry them up anyway. I pulled out my little boy Blue, my cast iron skillet. And you know, I always name my pots with some of my favorites and some, you know, I keep for certain things that I'm cooking. I put certain things in certain pots. So I'll be introducing you. I think this is like the first time that I've cooked with little boy Blue on camera. So I'm going to give a slight introduction as I patty this food on down. And I know that many viewers might say, but you don't have no gloves on. I don't cook with gloves in my kitchen at home. Now, if that's what you do, that's what you do. Now, if I was cooking for a large catering for somebody else, I would cook with gloves. But I'm not anal about gloves in the kitchen because I always sanitize and wash my hands anyway. I know the importance of sanitation because I'm a cosmetologist, y'all, and that's the first thing we learn in chemistry about sanitation and bacteria on utensils and things. So we have to keep our utensils clean and sanitized because we're doing the public a public service. And nobody don't want no bacteria infection in their scalp from using unclean, unsanitized materials. So I'm already familiar with all that. We're gonna try to get our pan full over here. And these puppies gonna have to move over. Little piggies. Little piggies. These not puppies, these piggies. So this pork, y'all. And I know some people don't eat pork, but honey, baby, pork is good. You might don't want to eat it every day, but I always say have something in moderation. That's the key on everything in life is a balance. You might don't have to eat it every day, but it ain't gonna kill you. But if it's your religion or whatever, have it your way in your kitchen. But in Momma T's kitchen, every now and again, we had some pork baby up in here. So we just gonna fry these on down. And Momma T gonna take this time, because you can see my hand, to sanitize my hand. And see me on our side, because I want to introduce you personally to little boy Blue. Because you'll see him again. Because I'm going to be doing Momma T's crab dip in him. So I see you on the other side. Okay, so now we have, if you can see, my little boy Blue. Cast on, nice pot. And we're just going to cook these little piggies. I call them little piggies because that's what they is. They're sauces. We're going to cook these little piggies on down nice and good because it ain't going to take y'all long for the pancakes to get done. And we have to make sure that our filling, our stuffing, which will be these sausages. But truthfully, you can use whatever you like. Bacon, bacon, you know. And we're going to wait till these get a little brown. These are ready to come out. So I'm going to get a plate and I'm going to take them off and let all the grease drain. So that the sausages won't be too greasy. And let the grease drain off on there. Yep, and so let that fry on there. And I ain't take my baker's rack out, but I'll just use like so. This is the drain the grease off. And if they're not all the way done, it don't matter too much. We crisp on the outside because it's going to cook again. And but I want a crispy coating on this, so when you have the pancake, you have that nice buttery softness, and then you run into that crisp, and you cut that, and you get your pancake and sausage at the same time. Ooh, with the drizzle syrup on there, and y'all, that's gonna be good. It's really, and you're giving your family something that looks different, because when things tend to look the same, people don't want to have it over and over again. So you just get creative in the kitchen. And you make it look real pretty. Cut it for them. Plate it. And they feel like they done went to the restaurant somewhere. Because we home in the house, so we got to find different things that we can do to make this all together more interesting. For me, I thank God that He birthed ideas in me that I can get on here and share. I love sharing. And share some good old recipes with y'all. And it's like y'all in the kitchen with me. You know, that's what I like. It's like, I don't know, it's a different cooking experience. My daughter and son, they'll be featuring their recipe, and so that's the beauty in this too, is that I get to do something positive, you know, with my kids, and we get to do this channel together. They share what they have to offer, and nobody's jealous, y'all. Nobody's hating. Like, to me, everyone has gifts, but if you spend your time hating on people and what they doing, well, you really could be doing the same thing. That's what I say. You know, because it's enough room for all of us, and everybody got their own personality, and everybody do something different to bring to the table. But don't hate when somebody is trying to do something positive and good, and they got a skill, and maybe you don't have one. Spend more time with the Lord and ask Him to reveal what you have to offer the world, and that's what I say. Okay. And I just, you know, want my viewers to come on and we have a cooking good time, because I always say in this kitchen, baby, you learn more than just about some food. Food is just the main thing that everything, all social events and social gatherings is made around. So, you know, you want that to be good, because if that's good, that's a conversation in itself. Oh, girl, this is good. And, you know, I went around to my girlfriend's house. She had a small little thing. And that's what we talked about, how good the food was, you know. And you know, amongst other things, but that's half the battle won. You have a good old time with your family and your friends. Of course, practicing social distance, you know, when you can, because some things is not avoidable. And you pray at the same time, and you build your immune system up. And I have plenty of videos, y'all, on building your immune system up. Because I'm on this health journey, and I'm giving it away free. So, if you want to take a look at some of those other videos, that I feature. I think they're pretty good. I want you to check it out and you be the judge. This is a new gift for me, y'all. And I can honestly say I like it. Because it's like y'all coming in the kitchen with me while I'm cooking. It's tedious because every step of the journey you have to actually taste and have it set up and be ready to move to the next thing. So y'all, what we gonna do is I'm gonna finish frying these little piggies up, and at the same time I'm gonna whip up the pancake mix, add the water and everything, and we're gonna see you on the other side. And we're gonna show you how we're gonna whip these pancakes up and what we're gonna put in them to make them our very own. Because although I get the pancake mix that you add the water, I still add in my flavor, baby. I make it what I want it to be. It just keeps me from having to do all the other steps that I might not have time for when I'm cooking. I mean, when I'm working, when I have to go to work. Right now, I'm not working, so I'm just putting a little coating on these sausages. So we'll see you on the other side. Okay, so we're going to pour a little water into this first mixture. Not a whole bunch, but just enough. Because I don't really use the box measurements. I just kind of know the lightness and the thickness, how I want it, and kind of fold it over. For the beginner cooks, then if you're not a beginner, then this is the part that might bore you. So I get that whipped in there like so. We're gonna just use all of that. Like, and what I do is if I have some left over or whatever, I just put it into a little container and it's already whipped for the next thing. I let everybody in the house know that pancakes is on the menu. So that's a little thick, y'all. We're gonna thin that out a little bit. Alright. Making a little mess there. And I don't like to save messes until the end. I just like to go ahead and get them up while I'm working because it's nothing like, excuse me, working in a mess. It's not inspiring to me. So it's getting to the consistency that I want, y'all. I should have used a bigger bowl, but I was making two. This is my first for my regular pancake mix, and this is just the same pancake mix that comes in the bag, but I put it in this jar right here just to keep it fresh once it's open, because kids, to me, they never take the time to close the bags or rewrap it because they're not paying for it, y'all. We pay for it. And when people don't pay for stuff, they tend to do whatever. That, you know, they in a rush or whatever. So, y'all, we get now mixed real creamy, like so. And for me, that's how I'm trying to do this. So it's already mixed, but I always think that anything a ready mixture or cakes and stuff, this always adds a little flavor. So we're going to drop some flavor in our pancakes. And I'm definitely going to do it for mine because this right here is a protein. And if you know anything about protein, it can kind of taste like cardboard boxy. And again, Momma T is not going to eat anything that tastes like a box. Like, it's no need of me eating. I'd rather starve, y'all. So we're going to put a little cinnamon, ground cinnamon. And if you have cinnamon sugar, that would even go well in these pancakes. But I don't want to put cinnamon sugar in my keto because I don't want any sugar. That's what it's all about, y'all. So if you take a look, and I kind of like bring it up to the camera and lean it over like so. It's the right consistency and it's ready. This mixture and this batch is ready, y'all. So So that batch is ready. And we're going to do the same thing, but I'm going to add in a little bit extra, more extract, more cinnamon. And then, y'all, I have 2 stevia packs because I don't trust this protein pancake mix. So I'm going to add in these stevia packs, and this you can have on keto. This is keto friendly, swirl or either stevia. So you do what you need to do. And I'm going to add that in here, and this is the protein pancake mix, which is keto friendly. So what we're doing, if you just tuned in, I'm doing keto for my health journey, and I'm making regular pancakes for the household, stuffed pancakes. So we're going to get this one whipped up, and I'll put that in right now so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to be adding a lot in mine because I want to make these pancakes taste closest to normal as I can possibly get them while staying in my keto journey, staying within the limits. So I put a lot of cinnamon in there, y'all. But you can do it to your liking. You can just kind of dip your finger in if you want and taste, because I'm not a measuring cook and I didn't measure anything. I just kind of eyeballed it and I'm very good at it. So that's in this protein mixture right here, which is keto friendly. And y'all, see me on the other side. We'll be right back. Okay, and we're back, and we have our plans heated up. This is Black Short. She little, she's short. He little, he's short. Okay? And this is what I'm going to be making my stuffed pancake mixing. So I had it up a little high, but I'm going to turn the flame down on a medium low, because I guess I don't want to burn my pancake, because that means I would have to do this all over again. And Momma T not trying to do no extra work. So this is the regular pan that I had. And first I'm just gonna put a pan of a quick mix, a quick stir. Okay. Now we're gonna get that right in there like so. We're gonna let that just get a little done and cook down. And we have right here little boy blue heating up, and we're gonna turn him way down because we just wanted to stay warm until we get ready to flip this pancake. Because I'm not a good flipper, I'm going to have this pan heating up because I'm going to flip the stuffed pancake on into here. And that's just an easy transition for me now. If you one of them chef people and you can execute your mission, and these are just up close, the sausages that we prepared. And I just split them evenly into 2. They like 3 sausages a piece. So we're going to go in, after you see it bubble, we're going to go in and just, put some meat up in there, spread out the love, fry to as best you can. And we're just going to break the meat up. Put meat everywhere. Now, if you have a large family, you don't have to chunk the meat as well, but I'm doing chunky so that I'm fixing this for one person and myself, so I didn't have to be worried about the meat as much. But like say, if you had 3 or 4 children, you would just take the same meat and you would just, chunk it up so that it could stretch or however you need it to be. Then you would proceed like this to put the rest of the pancake mix in here on top. And the good thing about having a spatula is you can get all of that mix out the bowl, because it looks like it's not no more, but let me show you. You're going to go around your bowl and you're going to go in and You just gonna cover all the little extra meat that's on top, just like this. So you're gonna go around your bowl and get everything. You're gonna let that get golden brown. Brown pancake. And I'm gonna turn this down even further so it can just heat without brown. We're gonna wait for that just to bubble up a little bit more on top. The bubbles is an indicator that the dough is almost ready to be flipped. So we have this pan over here, little blue. He's heating up, y'all. And I'm gonna switch burners, and then I'm gonna be just flipping the pan over instead of trying to flip the pancake because it can get messy. And I'm just not a good flipper. But if you're a good flipper, you can attempt it. But for me, because I don't want to really repeat and do this video over, and I'm filming and everything, I could take this and try to flip it. But I just rather do it the easy way, and it's easy for me just to take 2 pots, y'all, and attempt to flip the pancake. So what we're gonna do is let me get another pot holder. We're gonna put that pan over. I'm gonna get it all together, and y'all, we just gonna go and flip that pan like so. I had a little splash, but good thing I had, and I'm gonna turn it up a little bit because it's already basically done. And I would say, besides the little splash, the flip was successful. You got a golden brown pancake, and all we have to do, y'all, is just get that golden brown on our side, and here you have your stuffed pancake. Beautiful. And I say that came out well. And for me, because it's 3 sausages in here, I would just take my cutter and I would just cut it in half, and you have a 2-for-1. Because the pancake is a good size, this is to be for 2 servings. Now, if you have a man at home or somebody who eats heartily, then you can just give them the whole pancake. But y'all, I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna bring this camera in like real close on this baby, and get a plate. Let me get a plate. Okay, I'm back, and that should do it for our stuffed pancake. I'm going to bring it in on the screen so you can just get a look, because I'm using this tripod, and I just want to show you how pretty that pancake is stuffed with those sausages. Baby, the kitchen is smelling so good. It's smelling good. Wow. There we go. So, we're going to take Big Red, little Big Red spatula. We're going to put her under there. And we're going to butter this pancake. Now this is optional, but for me it's not. Because you want to get that flavor getting it going in there immediately while it's hot, because it's going to lock in. It's going to drizzle all the way through the pancake. So while it's hot in the pan, I'll over these. Just drizzle my pancakes with some butter and let the heat finish doing what it's doing, y'all. And I'll be back to show you the finished results, because this is the regular pancake. I'm going to be doing the protein pancake, and I'll show you the platings. See you on the other side. Okay, y'all. I plated it, and I'm going to show you the whole pancake, because I want you to see it before as I, cut it. I'm going to take this pizza razor. I call this my red razor, my red runner, because she runs right on through the stuff and give you an even, clean cut. And that's what you want, If you want to make your food look pretty and serve your food pretty, this is a nice tool to have. And baby, this thing is hot. And we're going to plate that up. But meanwhile, I have Kimberly, she's ready to eat. So I'll see you on the other side. Okay, y'all, this is Thaddeus, my second son, y'all. This is Breon's best friend. And he came to just mukbang the stuffed pancakes. We stuff these pancakes with sauces, y'all. So he's going to test it out, and he's going to, because I could, but you be like, well, she going to say, oh, that's good because he made it. So we're going to let him mukbang the stuffed pancake, y'all, this morning.
Yes, this is very delicious. Very delicious. You did a great job.
Good.
It's nice, soft, moist in the inside, which is, for anybody liking for their taste bud. It's very delicious.
Okay, now.
This is delicious.
Y'all, this is a stuffed pancake, but I added in some vanilla extract, and I added in some cinnamon into the pancake mix, and the sauces I added in while cooking the pancakes. And that is, he just came to mukbang, but that has been tasting my cooking for years, and so this not nothing new.
Never been a disappointment.
Okay, yeah. And he got him a little iced tea, and so, that's what we having in over here at Momma T's kitchen this morning. So
on this quarantine day.
Yeah, yes, on a quarantine day. So y'all, we're gonna see you on the other side, because I'm now going to do my pancake, which is a protein pancake that is keto friendly, y'all. So we're gonna have a stuffed pancake that is keto friendly, just to show the viewers out there and anybody that think you're so limited on keto, you can't eat this, you can't eat that. I would say, me being on it for 4 months, I would say it's more of what you can eat than to concentrate on what you can't. And on my videos, if it's keto friendly possible, I try to do a video simultaneously, y'all, with doing the regular pancake. This regular pancake mix from Sam's. And I just added water, and I added a little flavoring to it, just to put my smack down on the situation. Because we the smackers, y'all.
Yes.
And we come to smack. Okay? Okay. So he's smacking down on that, and he got one half down. And we're going to let him enjoy the rest of his meal. Thanks, Thaddeus.
No problem.
Mwah. Momma T. Okay, we back, y'all. Now this time I did a regular one. I want you to look at this batter. This batter is a little dark because protein stuff is made with a whole different, it's made out of protein. So it's not flour and it's not a carbohydrate. So this had a peculiar smell. When I started mixing it, it definitely ain't smelled like the regular one. So to kill that smell and to get this to my liking, or what I'm gonna have to eat in my palate today, I put double extract in this one, and I put double butter in this mixture, and then I added in stevia because I needed to get this, take the base of protein and bring it as flavorful as I possibly could get it without breaking the keto rules. So the sugar I use is a synthetic sugar that's keto friendly. It's Stevenson, and I use regular vanilla abstract. I doubled it because this was had a peculiar smell to me, which means that I don't know how it was going to taste. So, but after I doubled everything in mine, and while still staying in the keto friendly framework, oh, that smell went away, baby, because this was pure protein, and it's kind of for like a person that's bodybuilding would use this to get their protein. But I took this protein batter and made it keto friendly because we can have protein. That's part of what our diet is based on. But pure protein, baby, is nasty, to be honest, to my liking. So, with my skills of knowing what flavors what, I went in my own cabinet and I took out butter because we can have butter on keto. And then by me baking cakes and knowing how, vanilla extract. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. Really, I would have wanted almond extract in here. But I don't have none currently in the closet, so I just improvised and I used what I needed to use. So I went with the vanilla. But honey, I would hit this with almond and vanilla, and if I wanted blueberry, I hit it with all that just to change the chemistry. Because this protein pancake mix is probably primarily is used for bodybuilders because that's what they want to get into, fill their muscle out. But in keto, we also need it sometimes too, and we try to avoid the flour, the excess fat part. So I just learned, and I had turned this down, so I'm going to turn it up a little bit more. I turned it down while I was getting ready. I didn't want the pancake to come along too fast. You don't want that. If it come along too fast, then you got a dark pancake, which is nothing wrong with a dark pancake. But at the same time, just for my liking, and I'm going to be, showing this on video, I want to show a caramel one, which is in the middle. But, my kids, they like them dark. They want them flavorful, and it don't much matter. But tend to just want, your videos to be attractive. That's what it's all about. I like my food, y'all, attractive. But it's to each his own. Nobody's way is better than nobody's way, honestly. Really, the end result is you want to be able to, you want to have some good food. And that's all that matters. But for me, I tend to, if I see something that ain't looking too good, it could taste good all it want too. But if you don't have a reputation, or I don't know your reputation of cooking food, I won't trust it. I won't even put it on my plate if I'm at a cookout and that ain't looking too good. And it could be good. I'll always just say I eat with my eyes first, and your smells and your senses. So, you know. But I've been to people's houses and I eat anything they put on their plate because I know they can burn. I know they in there cooking and they know what they're doing no matter what it is. But if I'm in the blind, baby, and I'm going over somebody's event for the first time, you can best believe I'm looking at that food first before I put it on my plate because I don't want to offend anybody. And I don't want to be wasting nobody's food. So if I'm not sure about your cooking and I come to your event and if the food or the buffet, whatever you got set up, it look messed over and it's not well kept, I'm not eating off of it. I'm sorry. Not doing it. And if it's the first time event that I go to anyway, I'm gonna give you that shortcut hack. I'm gonna eat a little something before I go because I'm not going to nobody's event and this is my first time and I'm hungry. Because I can get there and not like the food, and then I'm starving. And we ain't trying to get for none of that. So, that's how I do things. But you know, you do it your way. You know, everybody got their own way, their own little forms and perks that they want to do. And we're doing the same thing that we did in the first video. This is just, y'all, my keto, what I'm going to eat this morning. I've already cooked theirs and got that to them because I know they were saying, oh, when I'm feeding my family, they gotta wait. I gotta take pictures and do videos because honestly, I don't want to have to do this again. I don't need no harm. I just don't. That's just me. And if it ain't turning out right, then I would have to do it again. So I'm gonna get my gloves and we're gonna switch sides and switch pans. But for the good cooks out there who can do this without having to do all that, do it your way. I'm just showing the way that I do it, and it has been successful for me in this manner because I'm not a good flipper. The last one, the stuff splattered out or whatever, and it's butter in this pan. And as you can see, I'll bring it to the camera because I'm using the tripod, and you can ready to flip that baby. There we go. That's what he said. He woke like it. He said, oh, it was so good. Breon ain't bringing nothing to mind. He got his own stuff up. His homeboy. You know what? I forgot to put the stuff on the other side. I guess I can do it now. I gotta flip it back into the talking. talking. That's so good. The stuff in there. See y'all. See, I'm glad you learned the first take because I gotta go back and talk and I done forgot. So I gotta flip this back and add on the pancake mix. Like so. And add on this pancake mix real quick. So you gotta turn it down because it's already, this pancake is already dark. So you gotta turn it down so it won't make it to black. It'll just be heating it. You almost ain't had to stop that. So this is gonna take a little while because I don't wanna make it any darker because it's already dark. But I tell you what, if you're doing a brunch and you want to like slice these and lay them out, great for brunch. And that way you can have your pancake and sauces already done. And you can make them like this and take your knife and slice them into slices where you're not having people in brunch. You have so much stuff, you just might want a pancake, but you might don't want a whole pancake because you're going to get full. But this is great to do like in big squares or big triangles because because you don't want a whole one, but it's just enough to get that sample in there. So, I mean, this I would say would be impressive if you're having your friend over for brunch or you and your girls having a special brunch. It's something to bring to the table to show you with the extra mile, you know. And that's my thing right there. I like to, you know, if I'm cooking for you, I'm trying to impress. I'm trying to have that thing right. I ain't inviting nobody over my house to play with it. No. We gonna eat and we gonna eat good. And I'm not just trying to eat, we trying to have an experience. And that's a difference. And when you leave, you know, I maybe then ask you, you know, what's your favorite drink or whatever. Put your fave out there. Kind of like cater to the audience or whatever. So, if I am entertaining, which I can say I don't really do very often, I do for my family now, because y'all, I need it to you. Once your kids leave home, you want to have something to bring them back home for. And if they ain't coming to see you, if nothing else, they'll come back, baby, for the food. Because people ain't cooking out there like that. And if they is, they not sharing. They wait until you leave and pull out the pots and stuff. So we just gonna do what we did on the other one. I'm gonna do a quick switch. We're gonna heat this pan up so we can go back and crack a lacking and put her in little blue now. I'm gonna get little blue heated up because we're not gonna play with this. I'm hungry, y'all. Yeah. I just had a slight glitch on the set, and that was I got to talking and paying attention to other stuff because I had finished my first task, and that was to do the regular stuff, pancake, and we did the mukbang on that. And now this one is for me, and I kinda got a little sidetracked, so we heating that up so we can just turn this over and get this pancake going, you know, and get it plated. And keto, we can have nuts. So what I've done here, meanwhile, while I'm talking, I have put some. Let me get them out the refrigerator. What did I put them in the refrigerator? No, I think I put them over here. Yeah. I have I keep these in here, and we can have like a handful of nuts a day, which adds a lot of protein, y'all. This is one way, and nuts are healthy for you. And any old kind of brand, I just got these in a discount store. I put them in a nice Ziploc, y'all, because what I'm going to do is once I put my syrup on there, and this Aunt Jemima, really I should have no sugar syrup or low sugar because I'm keto, but I'm going with what I got in here today, y'all. So I smashed them up. I put them in here and I took a spatula and I mashed down on them and smashed them up. Because, baby, Mama going to have all she can have in her stuff. Her stuff, and I'm gonna buy my stuff myself, and this for keto, and I want people to get on the bandwagon with me because I want them to lose weight while eating good. So we just gonna I think the pan is hot and ready, and we just gonna flip this pancake over, and as I stated before, we're gonna get that butter in there real good so everything is coated. And we're going to flip this baby over. Because we flipped it the first time. And I was like, I ain't do something. And it was, I didn't put on the batter on top so that it could be truly a stuffed pancake inside. So we just going to go like so. And she's a little dark, but she going to be still good. And for one reason she a little dark, the pancake that is, it's because also the batter was dark. The batter, this is a protein batter. So she wouldn't be as light as you would, but baby, she's coming along. Yes, she is coming along. And because we can have butter on keto, baby, I say butter make everything. What? Better. So While this pancake is hot, we gonna go in like this. And this for me, y'all. Nobody's ketoing but me. So we gonna go in there because I can have this fat. This is healthy fat. And we gonna turn this pan off because it's still cooking. So it's gonna be cooked to my liking. And we gonna do that like that. Yeah. So she ready. And I showed you on the other one. But because I still want to lose weight, for me this is a bit much. I'm going to put this in a nice container. And I won't have it tomorrow because I don't really like to eat bread 2 days in a row or any type of bread and substance. But between now and Sunday, I'll have this pancake again. Well, I'll give you a 2-for-1, baby. With all this good ingredients in here, if I don't want to have this for the next month, I will wrap this in parchment paper, put it in a container, and put it in the freezer, and I already have my stuffed pancake for whenever I like. Already done. All I would have to do is take it out, put a little water on it, and put it in the microwave. So, because we ain't wasting nothing. I mean, nothing up in this kitchen. And this is too much good ingredients, baby, for to be wasting and throwing it away. But at the same time, I can't eat it all. Because I'm drinking 120 ounces of water. And I'm full already. I done drunk 2 cups of water before even eating a meal. So that's a quick hack. And that's a jewel right there. Try to drink as much as you can before eating to kind of cut that appetite down. Because for me, I'm trying to lose weight. Some people just trying to get healthy because going keto for type 2 diabetes and blood pressure definitely levels that off. So we gonna hit this and we gonna plate this with our wet walnuts. And I'm gonna come in, baby, and I'm gonna mukbang this for you because we eating everything we cook here. It ain't no fake stage in here like it's good and it ain't good. Because if it ain't good, I'm gonna say, y'all, I need to go back with this recipe and start from scratch again, and we're gonna redo the video. Because if it's not 8 or better, above average, I promise you one thing on here, the Momma's T kitchen. I promise you one thing, that we ain't even going to add it, okay? Okay. So, we'll see you on the other side. Okay, y'all, we got this thing all plated. And I want you to get up in there so you can see those sausages. And I put walnuts, pink walnuts on mine. And I'm going to have mine just like so. Yeah. Just like so. And I'm going to mukbang this on the other side. Okay, y'all, we're back at Momma T's kitchen. I'm just going to have my breakfast, y'all. And I did these protein pancakes. And I'm just going to test them out. I got the batter from Sam's. And I'm just going to, and I put some good walnuts on it. Wow. I can tell you one thing. If I had not put that double abstract in here with the cinnamon doll, I don't know. I don't think I would like these. But because I know that what protein actually tastes like, you know, I added that stuff in. Look at that pancake. Look at that. There's some of that. Yes. Look at that. Savory, sweet, and the nuts just give it a nice little sense of flavor. Now, I do taste a little tinge that it was protein. This was a whole different, made of a whole different thing. Y'all had some of that. But not enough that I wouldn't eat these pancakes. It is really good. It's very good to stay within the diet needs Keto, excellent. Mm-mm-mm. Very good. The sauce is in there, and like you said, it's moist. It's different than having a pancake and having a sausage separate because you're getting all mm, the nuts, everything at the same time. Mm. Yes, no, this was a hit. When you out there and you in the keto world and you think you can't have nothing, I done showed you some tasty, good videos. And then the lasagna itself, if you go to my link, you go to the website, the Smacker, I showed you a regular lasagna, seafood stuffed lasagna, and I showed you a keto stuffed seafood lasagna where you just substitute for the noodle, the pasta, you substitute for the turkey or chicken lunch meat in between all the layers of seafood and cheese. And baby, you couldn't tell the difference of the two. So, for that keto world, this is the place in the channel to be. Because for the first 2 months of me ketoing, I just ate meat and vegetables, and I didn't even explore and some salads. But I didn't even explore these recipes like cheeseburgers. And I took a protein wrap in another video, y'all, which is a good hack because you can put tuna salad on there, you can put egg salad on there, anything that you can put a sandwich on. We will use our protein wrap, and I fried it in some butter, and I made that into a taco. On one video, I showed you a homemade way. You don't have to go out and buy any other apparatuses. You can just put a long funnel or a long knife on two glasses or two pans and hang it. And when it cools in the shape of a taco wrap. So I done showed you how to eat keto with most things that you would omit your bread with. You can take that protein wrap that I got also from Sam's. That's only 7 grams, y'all. We can have like 50. So you well under your radar because I do OMAD. So for me, I wouldn't even be nowhere near my 50 grams of carbs and sugar per day. So they are just things that'll keep you low on the radar because you want to stay in ketosis. Because in ketosis, that's where the fat burns. It turns out fat into fuel and it begins to burn. So even if you're not getting the pounds that you would like to get down, you will notice in your clothes and stuff, you lose more inches on this diet, I can say, or at least I did, and most people that I've talked to. This diet, you get a significant change in your whole chemistry of your body because the method is to burn fat. So it's totally different than counting calories in and calories out. So, um, and y'all, just to have conversation, I cheat some days if I'm out. You know, yesterday I had a piece of my girlfriend's birthday cake, and I wanted to join in, and I wanted to also taste the cake because I'm going to feature that very cake. And I got some things I'm going to do a little different to it. Excuse me. And this is just water. Most times I just have my alkaline water, but I'm fresh out of fruit and I'm not going back to the market probably till tomorrow or whatever. And so I drink 120 ounces of water. And if you don't know, if you're trying to lose weight or even maintain your weight, drinking water is the best way in practicing gut health. So I can't stress enough on the gut health. And it's so long to teach. And I just say look it up and do some videos because gut health is like one of the first things you need to learn before even going on a journey of whole healthness because everything starts in your gut. That's where it's processed at. So I stress on my videos because I'm going through this journey and I'm trying to give the knowledge away because I've done the homework, is to go Google gut health, learn about brain health and how the brain functions and the cravings, and then begin to understand yourself and your body. Although I'm 51, in this journey, I always listen to other people as far as doing diets, and they were successful, but I gained the weight right back. So on this diet, I was so tired. I hadn't dieted for a long time, went on a healthy journey for a long time because I was discouraged. So I wanted to learn for myself. I didn't want to listen to no nutritionist because it didn't work. And I didn't want to listen to no doctor because they don't have time to even give you a guide. They just say go home and lose weight, cut what you eat and exercise. And all that was a lie, y'all, for me. And if you dive into studying, you will find that the doctors just tell you what's out at the moment. But really, on my journey, and I have done this, I've discovered that everything that I've learned in my journey is the true way to lose weight. It's the total opposite the way they were telling me at first. And I knew from experience those ways weren't working because the minute you get off the diet, you gain all the weight back. So I went in, y'all, and just, learned for myself, digested and understanding my body helps me be able to prepare these meals because everything I put in the meal, I know exactly what it's doing and why I'm putting it in there. And is it going to affect me to gain weight? Like this pancake I made out of protein. Now I know it was really bought for like it was made for like a bodybuilder or somebody who just want their protein. And so I know that pancake starting from scratch would be just nasty because you can kind of smell it. And it had a very peculiar smell to it. So I know that ain't good as a cook because your stuff's supposed to smell, that aroma supposed, if it's going to taste good, it should smell good. Unless it's greens or something like that. It's always exceptions to the rule. And when I'm talking to my audience, I want them to understand that. But it wasn't until I added in the butter, added in the abstract, and then baby, it still ain't smell all that. I had to go in and I didn't put that up. I had to go in and put that stevia in there, that synthetic sugar. But I would say, like I tell, and how I treat my body, I don't make it a habit of using stevia and synthetic sugars every day because to me, if it's synthetic, it's just synthetic. But in this particular situation, and you want a pancake, and let's say you craving for a pancake, rather than go back to the flour, this is an alternative that is very good and tasty. I mean, that. So, on this channel, the smacker, we're gonna smack down on some food, y'all, and we're gonna eat healthy, and I'm gonna show you how I cook for my family and how I alter on my weight loss journey. And this pancake not only tastes good, but it's going to build muscle, and muscle burns fat. So I'm staying within my keto range because it's not made with flour, it's made with protein. I have my meat, sausages, because we eat good on keto with the far as the meat concern. And so you have all these additives. I don't see why not. Why you wouldn't try this? And then I had my nuts on top, and that was more protein. Because sometimes when you're losing weight, you're losing muscle. And the muscle is your bone mass. And you don't want, as we get older, if you're young, you don't have to worry about that. But as we get older, you have to take into consideration your muscle mass and the cell strength and how we get around. So I did a water fast, and drinking water, you don't get any protein, you don't get any nutrition at all. And I lost some muscle mass, which the doctor said that was okay because as I began to refeed and eat, that will come back. But I do key in on it because I go by too how my body felt. And sometimes I get a little achy in there, and that's why I take the MCT oil. And it's just a lot of things that I've learned, and I let my body speak to me. And when it speaks to me, I've already done the research, and I know what it needs. Or at least I think I know what it needs. So, and also for my viewers, I'm under the doctor's care because I was considering having, excuse me, weight loss surgery, and I'm still considering it because even though I'm losing the weight and I'm getting down, and I know all the things to stay healthy, I think that would be an additive because I really don't ever want to go back through this journey again. It's a battle, and I'm just getting real and I'm getting honest. I mean, it's a challenge. And I'm up for the challenge, but I know if I had a surgery, you know, no matter what happens, I won't, fall back to those same eating habits because I like how I eat now. I've come to understand that eating 3 meals a day, I don't need that. If you have a bunch of fat on your body, then you have enough of fat to sustain to miss a meal or two. And that's why intermittent fasting and all that is trending now because doctors are going back, the ones who can be honest with themselves. And they're going back and they're saying to their patients that no, that was a myth. 3 times a day, if you're obese already and you already have fat, if you eat fatty foods and all these foods with all these calories 3 times a day, your body is just clumped up with food, and then your fat cells grow, and then everything you eat, as opposed to a smaller fit person, just turns into fat in your body. It's not everybody, it's your body. So if you're an obese person or female like myself, that's just to say, watch what your culture has taught you. Because in my culture, we eat breakfast. They say breakfast is the most important meal. Well, breakfast just means break fast. Break your fast. It's the first time you eat during the day. And it doesn't necessarily mean you have to have it as soon as you get up. So for me, as I journeyed and I became to understand my body, I knew that I never liked breakfast anyway. So I would break my fast. I cut out breakfast, then I went to cut out lunch, then I was eating 24 hours. Every 24 hours, one meal, one healthy meal. And then I did that for a week, and then I went on water for 2 weeks with no food. And baby, I ain't starved myself, and I ain't dying nowhere, and I'm not unhealthy. My body had enough fat stored up on it that I probably could have went. I was aiming for 30 days. I didn't quite make it 30 days, but I made it 2 weeks. My daughter had her baby and my cortisol level went up. Got nervous and I got hungry and I just went on and ate because I had to concentrate on her at that point. And I was worried about my grandbaby because it was before um, the due date, so baby came a month early. So baby Tori is here, and I haven't gotten quite back to her. But water fasting, you guys, it was revolutionizing for me. For number one, I wanted to reach this thing called autophagy. I wanted all my old cells, fat cells, to die off and regenerate. That is the healthy way. So that's why in religious worlds and different places in the world, they practice fasting because what they know is the body can heal itself and regenerate new cells. But if you keep feeding it junk and you keep your body full all the time, eating those 3 meals, then you keep having old cells. And when you get a cold or a flu or anything like that and you're not eating properly, you hold on to it. And especially at a certain age, when you're young, your body can do many things. You can eat all you want and you burn it off, you're moving fast. But as we grow mature with time, the body changes. And I wanted to do a whole shift in my metabolic rate. And when you do a fast, that's what you get. First of all, you get the power over having to eat all the time. So you're taking control of saying that no, I don't need that. And you're taking control over yourself. So I like the power in that. The fact that I thought I could never go without eating, and here I am going 14 days was just, I mean, such a powerful spiritual thing. And then it's like you purge. You know, it just was so many. I journaled, and it was just an experience that was priceless because I had to pray. I had to tap into a higher power, and you know, for me, I'm a spiritual being, and I don't, I don't really, whatever you doing or whatever, it's fine. I don't have no judgment, and I don't have no rules for other people. I just know what I do and how. If I'm not doing something right, I get convicted in my spirit, and I'll try to stop doing it, or I'll modify what I can modify. But I don't walk around telling people you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. I don't really think, for me, I don't think that's what it's all about. I think it's about living better and being a loving, decent human being. I think because Christ is love, and that's what you should be about, love. And when you love somebody, a lot of things are just cut out on its own. Just because you love them, you don't want to hurt them. So when you genuinely know love, some people don't know that, and they do things a different way, but that's a whole nother show. But I'm just, having a conversation with my viewers, and especially to my ladies that, some are coming and they want to drop a little weight, and they might want to pick a diet. I picked a diet, first of all, that was suitable for me, and how I done that was I sat down and I wrote a list of all the things I wanted to eat and all the things I could give up. And I said keto is a little better because the only thing I'm giving up in keto is bread and potatoes. And I don't have to have fries. For me, I don't. Some people do, and this might not be, they may want to go vegan as opposed, if they really love fries like that. Like, I like meats and I like vegetables. I can have broccoli and buffalo wings every day, baby. So this was the right choice for me. And I'm just, on here, just having a conversation with you guys. It's quarter-19, we in the house, and God birthed me with this new gift of being on YouTube and just sharing. Y'all, it's just about sharing. So if you like it, like, share, subscribe, and follow Momma T, because I'm showing two things in one simultaneously, and I've been on YouTube and I haven't seen that yet. You either keto or you're eating the regular way. But on this channel you're getting a 2-for-1, so you can watch me and you can see recipes that apply to keto and at the same time. So I think that's a plus, and I'm thinking I'm adding something to it, to the YouTube world. And we're going to sign out, y'all, and we're going to say, not Mama Mia, but Momma T, y'all. And I'm blowing you kisses, you guys. And I'm out, and I see you on the other side.